Hi everyone, very good morning. Wish you very happy new year. Today, the first day of the year, if you're practicing with me, I feel lucky that I have you guys practicing along with me and happy to be a part of your yoga journey. So let us take this promise that let us get into yoga, let us change our life for better, and I'll be happy to help you throughout. These 30 days, we're going to practice in 3 different ways. 10 days going to be beginners, another 10 days going to be intermediate level, and last 10 days, it's going to be advanced, a little more advanced. Now, your commitment should be that you start as a beginner and you should be able to reach there till all 30 days. Now, I hope you're all ready for the practice with your yoga mat, with your positive mind and with your happy heart. Without any further delay, let's start our practice today. I hope you're all ready for the practice today. Now, sit down comfortably on the mat either in Sukhasana or in Vajrasana. Before we start, we are going to take few breaths and try to relax our mind and body, and we are going to prepare ourselves for the session. Keep both the hands on your thighs. Keep your shoulders down relaxed. Lift your chin up. Now close your eyes. First, just try to observe the way you're breathing. Try not to change anything. And the moment you start focusing on your breath, you can see that your breath is longer by default. Take a long and a deep inhale slowly. And a deep exhale slowly. No thoughts at this moment. Just try to see the state of your mind and the state of your body. Before we start the session, remember that whatever you practice today on this mat, there is no competition that you have to lift your body so much, you have to feel so much of flexibility. All you have to do is remember that you have to move on the mat along with the breath, being comfortable mentally and physically. Have a gentle smile on your face. Keep your right hand on the chest, left hand on the stomach. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. Exhale from your mouth. Inhale from the nostril and exhale from the mouth. Let's do it one more time. Inhale and exhale. Now slowly open your eyes with a good smile. Slowly drop your hands on your thighs. Let's slowly start towards a mild warm-up to start with. Interlock both the fingers. Now stretch your hands up. I always prefer closing my eyes when I practice personally, as well as even when I teach here in front of you. The only reason is that when you close your eyes, you can feel what's happening inside much more clear. So I would advise you, if you're able to hear my instructions very clearly, whenever you have an opportunity, try to close your eyes and try to observe what is going on inside. So now stretch your arms up, feel your spine, adjust your spine accordingly. Inhale, tighten, stretch it up, and exhale, release both the hands down. Once again, interlock both the fingers, stretch it up, up, lengthen, push your shoulders up slightly, and then slowly drop your hands down. Drop your neck to the right side. Feel the mild stretch in your neck. Come back to center and the other side. Change. Inhale and exhale each time you move, and start seeing the difference, the stretch. When you practice same movements both the sides, you can see very clearly that one side is slightly more flexible than the other side. It's the default setting what we have in our body. That itself says that we don't have a balance, we have to create a balance. Come back to center. Drop your chin down. Feel the mild pull in the back of your neck and push your neck back. Keep your lips closed. Exhale down. Inhale up. Come back to center. Drop your right hand down on the floor. Lift your left hand up. Inhale. Make sure that your hand is right next to the ear. Shouldn't go behind or ahead. So keep it right next to the ear, and as you exhale, do not tilt towards the right. Make sure that your right side is just stable. Move your left hand slightly to the right side to create some good stretch, and then slowly open up your chest and look at the ceiling. As you're here, take a long breathe in, breathe out again. Feel your lungs with each breath in and out. And then slowly come back to center. Let's try the same thing the other side. Once you take your hand up, slightly take it ahead. Give a good length to your side and then slowly stretch it out. Open up your chest, look outside. Inhale and exhale. As peaceful as possible, and then slowly come back to center. Now, come on your fours. Keep your toe tucked in. Keep your knee on the ground. Drop your both the palm on the floor. Now, you don't need any measurements right now, how far your hand need to be from your knee, because you just want to do a little bit of a wrist warm up. Here, try to keep your hand a little closer to your knee. That depends on you how close you want to keep based on your comfortable level. Now, from here, slowly get your shoulder forward. Come back to center. Keep your shoulders always out. Exhale forward. Inhale center. Exhale forward. A mild pressure on the wrist. Elbow straight. You can feel your shoulders moving ahead along with the wrist. Now, you're going to keep your both the palm turning towards you. Here, you're going to pull your body back and center. Be careful here. Try not to give any fast movements. Your wrist is sensitive. So make sure that you give a very mild stretch. First you practice once or twice, you will know what is your flexibility which you have with your wrist as well as your forearm, and based on that you can continue how further you want to go. One more time, inhale. If possible, try to hold here where you feel enough stretch in your forearms. Stay here and continue to take a long breathe in, long breathe out, and slowly release. Once you come back to center, you're going to turn your palm facing the ceiling and place it here. Here, when you do this particular movement, try to keep it slightly closer to the knee, because in this posture your wrist will be really tight and you cannot do a lot of stretch. So make sure that you give it how much ever you feel comfortable. Let it be a mild stretch. Pull your body back and release. Pull your body back and release. Pull your body back and release. Come back to center again. Keep your both the palm facing outside. You're going to move to the right and to the left. To the right, to the left. To the right, to the left. Now, try to be in Vajrasan. If you can, definitely sit in Vajrasan. If you cannot sit in Vajrasan, again you can come back to the Sukhasan. Take your both the hands forward, make a fist, slowly try to rotate. Move towards anti-clockwise and clockwise direction few times, 4 to 5 times, but try to give it slow. Even here, now just close your eyes and observe your nerves moving along with your movement. You can feel your wrist moving. Keep your both the knee apart from each other. Keep your spine straight. Take a long breath in. Slowly start taking your hands forward one by one. Here, try to keep your spine in as much as possible and try to keep your shoulders open. You can also round your back and go down, but avoid doing that. Sitting here itself should give a mild stretch in the hip joint. Now slowly drop your chest down and keep walking on your fingers. This will help you to stretch at your maximum capacity. It could be anything, but just try to give a maximum stretch and drop your head down. Be here for a few breaths. Throughout this, only one thing which is more important right now is focusing on your breath and moving any movement, any posture along with breath. Slowly come back to center. Now drop your knee down. Let's quickly have one arm distance between your both the knee. One arm plus one palm from your knee to the wrist. Okay, once you're here, try to focus on your shoulders now. Just try to drop your shoulders out, drop your neck down so that you have more space for your shoulder to move up, and push the floor away. Focus only on this shoulder joint to go up and down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now you're going to take your spine all the way in, look up, inhale. Long breath, remember long breath. Exhale, round your shoulder, push the floor away, look down to the chin. Inhale, spine in. Exhale, spine out. Marjarasana and Bitalasana, which goes hand in hand always together. Move your spine to the maximum capacity but slow. Inhale. Along with your spine, you can also feel a good stretch in your stomach, only if you focus and try to keep your stomach a little engaged. Engaging your stomach doesn't mean that holding your breath, so try not to hold your breath. Now stay here, keep your spine in, look up, eyes closed. Now just try to see and imagine the shape of your spine at this moment. Observe your spine from the tailbone till the neck, and exhale, spine out completely. Tuck your tummy in. Center. Now from here, take your right leg back. Imagine you have to touch your heel to the ground without bending your knee. You're going to push your body back only in terms of your heel. Try to get your heel closer to the floor and move forward on the tip of the toe. Again, push your heel back and forward. Push your heel back. Your calf muscles will get enough stretch here. Push your heel back, forward. One more last time. Push your heel back, forward. Come back to center. Let's try to do the same thing the other side. Take your leg back, push your heel back, center, heel back. I personally love this stretch because giving a stretch to the calf muscle is not easy. There are very few movements where you actually can give enough stretch to the calf muscle. This is one among them. Keep your knees straight so that you can feel the maximum stretch. One more time. Come back to center. Now just drop your heels down. This time we are not keeping the knee apart from each other. Stretch your hand forward. Walk on your fingers how much ever you can without lifting your hip up. Now slowly take your hands to the right hand side, one step, another step. And once you're here, you're going to press your shoulders towards the floor, which gives the stretch in both the sides. Now as you're here, you can feel that you're holding the posture, you're trying to give the stretch. You're going to take a long breath in and long breath out. Slowly come back to center, move it to the other side. Inhale, exhale. Come back to center. Now from here, lift your knee up. You don't have to change your alignment at any point. From here, straight away tuck your toe in. Try to come back and you will be in a full plank. This is the good thing about alignment. If you focus on the alignment, all the posture one after another will fall in place without a lot of movement. So now just stay here. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knee down. Child posture. Breathe in, breathe out. From here again, lift your knee up, come to full plank. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knee down. Push your hip back. If you see I'm not moving my palm, and try not to move your palm if it's possible. Once again, full plank. Exhale down. Lift your hip up once again. Try to balance your body on tip of the toe and on your palm. Exhale, knee down. One more last time. Now try to stay here for 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly drop your knee down. Come back to center. Now get your right hand forward. With the help of your left hand, try to take your hand from below to your elbow and just get it in. Turn your and feel a bit of stretch in the and slowly release. Let's do the same thing the other side. Take your another hand forward. Take your right hand with the help of just your hand, palm. Try to push your elbow in, look outside. Come back to center and release. Now just drop your palm down. Slowly drop your stomach down on the floor. Keep your both the palm next to the chest. Both the toe pointing outside. Now as you breathe in, focus only on your lower body at this moment. Do not worry about the upper body. Keep your shoulders wide. Don't try to round your shoulders now. Shoulders out. You're looking forward. Engage your lower body, especially your glutes and your hip, and then slowly try to lift your leg up and drop it down. Let's do this few times. Inhale up. Do not bend your knee, and you can lift up as far as you're comfortable. Do not overdo it. Slowly come down. And the moment you come down, you're going to release. You're going to relax a bit. Again, get ready. Inhale, go up. Exhale, come down. Now we are going to do the same thing. We are going to lift our lower body. Along with that, we are also going to lift our palm above the floor. Okay. Now inhale, lift your thighs up, lift your hand up. Absolute no force. Make sure that your stomach is engaged but your legs are still, your toes are relaxed. You're not holding yourself super tight. Exhale down. Inhale, lift your thighs up, lift your hands up. Continue to breathe here. When we hold in a posture for long, we don't hold our breath. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale. Now if you think you can go a little ahead, you can lift your hands a little more above. Remember, your capacity is what matters here. Doesn't matter how much I can do it. Some of you can do it better than me. So just continue with your capacity. Inhale and exhale. If your body feels like coming down right now, do not give up, because this is not a posture where it's really hard to stay up for a very long time. And then slowly come down. Keep your both the hands down, especially your elbow. So the moment you adjust your elbow, you know that how much your spine can feel the stretch. So try to keep your both the elbows just ahead of your chest. Now lengthen your spine and look up. Close your eyes. Inhale and exhale. If you think this is too easy and if you want to make it a bit challenging, now keep your palm as it is. You can just lift your elbow up. It gives a beautiful and a mild stretch. It is not a lot of stretch to the back. But some of you, if you have like a really tight spine, if you think it is too hard, please try not to be in a posture which is uncomfortable just to prove a point that, oh, I can do this. Never do that. Never do that. Remember that it is your body and you're practicing to keep your spine healthy, not to prove anything to anyone. Now inhale, exhale, slowly drop your elbow down and cross your both the hands, drop your forehead down. Take a quick break of like 5 to 6 seconds. Now get your palm back to the chest and both the legs together, toe pointing outside. Now from here, you're going to push your spine up, bend your knee, and then slowly lift your hip up. You are almost in a full plank. Now remember, we are going to Parvatasana, mountain posture. Now first lift your hip up. Doesn't matter whether your heel goes down or not. Your focus is right now just to lift your hip all the way up. Do not move your leg here and there. Just keep it as it is. Just try to get your spine in a straight line if that's okay. Push your spine up. Now get your leg one step forward. Now slowly start moving your heels one by one. Keep moving, keep moving. And now just see what is your flexibility today. There is always nice to have something to compare. Now keep your heels up. Now slowly try dropping your heels down. At the same time, try to lift your hip up and hold. And observe your flexibility at this moment. Close your eyes. Take your attention to the hamstrings. Inhale and exhale. Now from here, get your right leg in between both the palm. If your leg doesn't come forward, if it is here, slowly use your hand, get your leg to the front and then drop your back heel down. Slowly come back to center and try to find a balance. Okay, just try to be in center. Both the toes are pointing the front. Make sure that you have a balance. Keep your shoulder in center, which will also give you a mild stretch in the spine. Both the knees are straight, so do not let your knee be relaxed here. So engage your thighs, keep your spine straight. Inhale, exhale, bend forward slowly. Your intention and the requirement of the asana is not to round your shoulder and reach the ground. It is just to give little bit of a stretch to the hamstring with the right alignment, where you can give the stretch maximum capacity possible. So you're going to keep your spine straight, shoulders out, hands on your waist. Slowly go down and see. If you think you're comfortable here, hold. If you think you can go a little more further, go a little more further. Inhale, exhale. Slowly come back to center. Exhale again. Come back to center. Exhale. If you think balancing is the issue, you can always practice next to the wall, where you can take a support or keep some chair next to you so that you can have a good hold. Let your balance shouldn't be a problem to give enough stretch to the hamstring. Come back to center. Now slowly bend your front knee. Drop your hands. When you drop your hands down, it should be right next to the feet outside. And slowly take your back leg little more behind and slowly drop your knee down. Keep your both the hands on your knee. This will give you a good balance. Try to push your knee front. So even when you try to push your knee front, remember the alignment should be, your knee and ankle should be in one line, toe is tucked in, that is giving you again better balance. Try to push the shoulder away. So try to push your knee further and try to push your elbow straight and your shoulders back, look up. Slowly come back to center. Drop your hands down, take your leg back and slowly drop your chest down. Toe pointing outside. Slowly lift your chest up to Bhujangasana. This is the maximum for me. If you think it is too difficult, you can also be here. So when we start here and see, can you go further? Yes. If you can go further, yes, keep going up. So figure out that stretch where you are comfortable. At any given point, your shoulder should be out, your neck shouldn't be squeezed like this. Now again drop your chest down, tuck your toes in, slowly come up, lift your knee up, and then same way we're going to come back to Parvatasana, the other side. For the other leg movements, take your both the legs one step forward, push your spine. So with Bhujangasana, whatever stretch you had given to the back, now it is a counter posture for that. Drop your heels down if that's okay. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Try to keep your knees straight. I would never say that force yourselves to drop your heels down, but then just keep trying and see how much you can practice. Now slowly come forward, get your other leg to the front, try to find your balance, drop your back heel down, keep your knee bent and then slowly come back to center, keep your knee straight. Back knee straight, front knee straight, open up your shoulder, keep your shoulder in center so that you can give mild twist to the back as well. Now maintaining this length of your spine, exhale, bend forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend forward. Always remember, every time if you want to get deeper into asana, you always get into the asana very slowly. Never try to rush into the posture. Come back to center, bend your knee, drop your hands down, take your back leg a little more behind and drop your knee down. Both the hands on your knee. Make sure that you have enough balance at this moment. Now push your knee further. This will give you enough stretch to the hip joint. Now you're going to push your shoulders back, which is also going to give you the stretch in the back, and look forward. Take a help of the chair or the wall if you think the balancing is the issue. Now slowly come back to center. Take your legs back and hold. Push the shoulders away, round your back a little. Your heel and your toe should be in one line. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Drop your knee down. Keep your both the knee to the edge of the mat and keep your heels together. Remember not to move your palm from here. You're going to push your hip back. Try to drop it down and then slowly drop your chest down. You can move further if you want, but do not take your palm back. It's important in this posture that you drop your hip down on the ground, so don't lift your hip up and hold. If you need to make an adjustment with your palm to drop your hip down, please do that. Drop your forehead down if you can, then hold here for a few breaths. Now slowly come back to center. Get your knee together and lie down on the stomach once again. Now bend your right knee. Hold your right ankle from your right hand. Open up your shoulder. Left hand will be in the front, toe pointing outside. So now as you inhale, you're going to lift your thighs and your chest off the mat. Try to engage your stomach. Inhale, lift your thighs and hands up. Take your heel away from the hip. Try to hold here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If you cannot lift yourself too high, that's okay, but it's important that you hold here following your breath. Close your eyes. Slowly drop your hip down. Get your one hand forward. Now before our body feels more relaxed, let's try the same thing the other side. Bend your knee, hold your ankle from behind, lift your shoulders up. Inhale, lift your thigh and your hand up. Do not bend your other knee. Close your eyes and stay. Continue to breathe. Slowly release. Let's try the same thing, both the legs together, Dhanurasana. Hold your ankle from behind. Up your shoulder. Inhale, lift your thighs and chest up. Stay here for 10 counts. If you think it is too tiring in the last, you can give up, but at least hold on. 10, 9, 8, 7. I know you can stay till 10, so don't give up. 6, 5, 4. Don't give up. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Now slowly drop your thighs down and release your both the hands. Keep it in the front and be in Makarasana. Toe pointing outside. Drop your head down. Breathe in, breathe out. Now let's turn around, lie down on the back. Keep your both the knees bent. Your heel and your ankle should be in one line. Keep your both the hands down, palm facing down. Now, your knee and your heel is in one line. As you breathe in, prepare yourself for the bridge posture, Setu Bandhasan. As you breathe out, lift your spine up. Adjust your shoulder, push your shoulders in the back and try to push your hip up. Try to lift your thighs up. Interlock your both the fingers. Chin should be touching the chest if that's possible. If not, just drop your chin down and hold. Eyes closed. Hold here for 10 counts with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, stay here, 2, 1. Release your hand, slowly drop your hip down, and the moment you drop your hip down, you will feel the relief that your spine is relaxed. Now bring your both the knee to the chest. Keep your both the knee closer to the chest. As you breathe out, lift your forehead to the knee. Drop your head down. Exhale. Inhale, head on the ground. Exhale, forehead towards the knee. Now, once you drop your head down, keep your both the hands down. Now, try to lift your both the legs up 90 degree. Now, doesn't matter whether you can keep your both the knees straight or not, but I want you to give a try. So just try to keep your both the legs up and toe pointing towards you, both the hands down on the ground. We're going to stay here for 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't give an option to give up in between. Let's complete 10 counts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slowly bend your knee to the chest once again. Open up your both the arms to shoulder level. Now try to drop your both the knee to the left side. Turn your head to the right. Keep your left hand on the knee, which will help you to press your knee down. The shoulder should still be on the ground, should not be lifted up. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back to center and move the knee to the other side. A beautiful stretch for the spine, for the shoulder. If you're practicing with the right alignments, you will feel enough in your shoulder and spine both. Slowly come back to center. Drop your heels down. Now slowly stretch your body down to Shavasana. Turn your palm to the ceiling. Keep your both the legs apart from each other. Eyes closed. Drop your entire body weight down on the ground. Try not to hold yourself back. Now quickly try to recall the entire practice we did today from the warm-up and try to see how did you feel then and how do you feel now. See how much you remember. Just try to recall the entire practice in your mind for the next few seconds.
Now take your awareness to the spine, upper back, shoulder. Drop your complete body weight down. No thoughts at this moment. It's only you, your breath, and any sensation you feel in your body at this moment because of the practice. Now slowly get your both the legs together. Now lift your right hand all the way up. Left hand on the stomach. Bend your right knee. Slowly turn towards your right side and try to sit back into Sukhasana. Sukhasana or Vajrasana, any asana which is possible and comfortable. Keep your shoulders wide. Keep your spine straight, lift your chin up, keep your eyes closed and take a long inhale and exhale. Have a gentle smile on your face, relax your forehead. At this moment, you should not be having any stress, mentally and physically. Try to focus on your breath. Just see how are you breathing in and how are you breathing out. Take your awareness to the sound whatever you could hear around. Gently get your breath deeper and get your focus back on the breath. Get your both the palm together into Namaskara Mudra. Rub your both the palm, make it warm. Drop it on your eyes. Feel the warmness of your palm on your face. And then slowly open your eyes and look into your palm. Thank you so much. I hope you had a good practice and mentally and physically you feel better and relaxed. Whatever was your experience, I would love to know. So please drop a comment about your experience. Also, if you want to practice regularly online with me, I take sessions 3 times a week, morning and evening. You can see the link in the description. Also, if you want to get in touch with me, you can drop a message on my Instagram with the name of Yoga for Cure. Thank you so much.